Alex. Today I'm at home. I mean, the weather doesn't look too bad out there, but when you actually go outside, it is so windy. So I just can't be bothered to do anything out there. I hate the wind. It really annoys me. It sort of gets into me, you know, gets into my sinuses, messes my hair up, you know. It's no fun. So today I've decided, because I guess a lot of you know I've moved house, so I've got all my glass cabinets to refill, and I've been sort of cleaning the cabinets, deciding what I'm going to put in each cabinet. I've got 3 in this room and 4 in the other room. So I thought I've got to start with the Rovers. So I've got ROVER P6s and P4s and P5s. I haven't got many P4s and I haven't got hardly any P5s. So this is predominantly going to be P6 in here, but I'm going to sneak in some P4s and P5s as well. Here's my clear storage boxes. This has got the P4s and P5s and a couple of P6s in. So I need to get them out of there. Excuse me. And then this one is completely full of P6 models. So I've definitely got my work cut out, and I doubt I'll leave the camera on for everything, because otherwise you'll be bored stiff and the battery will just die on the camera. So yes, stay with me and see how I get on. Well, I think that's better. I brought you down a little bit and a bit closer to me. So where do I start? Where do I start? Yeah. Most of my models I like to take out of the box and put the model on display and put the box in a box away in the loft or in a cupboard or something. Some cars I don't bother getting out the box, either because they're too complicated to get out the box is completely sealed and I don't want to break the seal, or the box is cool. So I've got this lock, stock and 2 smoking barrels, I've never seen, sorry, model. So it has the car with one of the characters in there, and I think, you know, although the box is a little bit tatty from storage, etc., it's quite a cool box. And if I was to take the car out and put it up there, you wouldn't know that it was the model from the lock, stock box. So I think we'll keep this one in the box. I say most of them I take out the box, but this one I'll keep in. It's just easier and I think it's cool. So I've got 3 shelves to fill, or 2 shelves and then the bottom. Normally, or in my old flat, I had the Vanguard's models at the top, 1/43 scale, and the Corgi whiz wheels, they got there as well. At the bottom in the flat I had AA models. Now the AA models I'm going to put in a different cabinet this time. This is just going to be Rovers, and because this is in a box, I'm going to put anything that's boxed at the bottom, because this is a big sort of open area that I call like a waste of space really. It could do with another shelf in there, or at least another 2. So I'm going to put boxed stuff at the bottom for now. I don't know how many boxed P6s I'm going to have, but that's that one. Yeah, where the hell do I start? I think with the Vanguard's models, because I'm going to put them at the top. I'm going to get them out the box, clean them, which will only need a little dust, and I'm going to put them along here so you can see them. And then once I've done that, I'll cut the camera and I'll go up there and actually put them in the cabinet. Now when I do my models in the cabinets, I normally, if I've got a collection like, you know, ROVER P6, I try and put them in order of year of manufacture. So they've normally got a registration plate on the car. So if this is an E-Reg, it will go at the beginning, you know, on the left hand side, and then as I get down to like R edge and things like that, they'll be at this end. Doesn't always work out like that, but I try, you know, at least keep the Series 1 cars together. So this is a red one, a red Rover 2000. Now if you were looking for this model on, say, eBay, if you put in ROVER P6 model, it might not come up with this. Because if you were selling this car, this model, if you're selling this model and you knew nothing about cars, you would read what was on the box to put in the listing. And of course on the box it says ROVER 2000. It doesn't say P6. So if you want a model of an early Series 1 Rover, or Rover 2000, type in Rover 2000 Corgi Vanguards or something. Because if you type in ROVER P6 model, unless the model seller knows what they're on about, these won't come up. Because 9 out of 10 times they're listed as a Rover 2000. If you get me. A lot of the models come with a collector card. This one comes with registration plates. So you've got a selection of registration plates. Something else in the box as well. I don't know what this is. It's like the receipt. Oh yeah, no, that was something else. That was. So yes, when you take the model out of the box, keep everything together, put it all back in the box, and I say that will then go up in the loft. I could stack them up and have them on display at the back of the cabinet, but I think that would just look too cluttered. I just don't think you need all the boxes out on display. So I'll be putting these in the loft. Aha, a Corgi. Now this is a bit of a rare model, this, especially in this condition. I mean, it's not immaculate, but it is in very good condition with its original box. So it's Corgi Whiz Wheels Rover 2000 TC. It's purple. And that is genuine Corgi colour. Why they painted it purple, I don't know, because Rover never painted any of their actual cars purple. And my purple P6 is a custom colour, that's not a Rover colour. Give it a little clean. There she is. So yeah, it's got a few chips here and there, but it's not bad. See, it's a Series 2 model. You've got the plastic grille and the bonnet badge and the side trim as well. Yeah, that's a nice model, that. Not bad at all. I'll put that at the back because I like to try and keep all the Vanguards models together and then all the Corgi models together. And because this is such a rare thing to have the box, I like to keep the box. And it's got a nice picture on the back. I like to keep the box with it. Now I'll put that in the cabinet like that. Now this one, I don't remember it very well. It says it's the Rover collection. It's got a P5 and a P6 in it. But I got a feeling, yeah, the P5 isn't in here. I don't know where the P5 went. Oh no, the P5's in here. The P4, the P6 isn't in here. Is that it? This all got confused when we were packing up. See, there's a white one here, but I'm not sure if that's the one that goes with it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm not putting P5s out, so that can go over there. I'll put that box over there as well. There's so many here. I'm going to pause the camera for a bit, because otherwise you just get bored. I'm still here. Still unpacking. Smudge has come out. But, yeah, he's still uncomfortable about everything. Still uncomfortable about the move. And tired by the looks of it. Smudgy, do you want to come here? Come on. No, it's a bit of a mess, but don't like all this bubble wrap, do you? What you got, mate? Is that your treats in there? Hello? You okay? What's Mummy doing? You're a good boy. Not going out yet, are you? What are you doing? You dickhead. Not a lot of room for you here. Hello? Can you make me a cup of tea, please? You want this out of the way, do you? Is that what you want? Hi. I see. You smashed my cars up. Why don't you get in the box? Oh, you're just going to sit there. All right, mate. You stay there. You're a good boy. What are you doing? I've been doing some filming on my phone because you get better detail up close on my phone, I think. Purple P6s. This is Corgi's original purple, almost pink P6. I don't know why they picked this colour because, as I said before, Rovers weren't made. They didn't come in that colour. Now, when I had my car sprayed, Keith, who sprayed my car the second time after it was in an accident, he had picked up a scrap Corgi model. I think he paid about 50p for it. And the reason it was scrap is because it's got a bit of a broken back window. And unfortunately, it's got a dodgy headlight. But he sprayed this in my car's colour. So this is actual Mr. Jenkins colour called Nano Plum. And so unfortunately he sprayed a car with a dodgy headlight. So one day I will probably rivet off the base and find a scrap car with 4 decent headlights. So when I put this on display in the cabinet, I put it sideways on or slightly like that so you can't see the dodgy headlight. And then Linda, my partner, got a cheap Vanguard's model and sprayed it a very similar purple. I think this might be like a Ford purple velvet colour. He sprayed this and painted all the silver bits on and that. And also, he had some little miniature number plates made. So it's actually got my car's number plates on it, which is cool. Let's take a close look at the P6 estate called an Astoria. Astoria. This is a limited edition piece. It is number 165 out of 400. It cost new. I don't know what they are now. It cost £75. This is a 1/43 scale model. Now the P6 estate isn't, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but it isn't really a nice car, in my opinion. I just don't like the way the roof slants down. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't suit it. I think if you want an estate, go and buy a Volvo. Apparently they leak a lot, and they were poorly built, poorly made, or poorly converted, shall I say. But speaking of poor, this model for £75 isn't amazing. This trim here is coming off. I don't know. The doors don't open. When it's off of the plinth, which I have had it off the plinth, there's absolutely no detail underneath. The front end, I feel, I don't know, it's really sort of squashed together. It doesn't look right to me. I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible effort. But £75, and it weighs absolutely nothing. It's so light. I think the roof's plastic, the glass is plastic, obviously. I think the model itself, I don't know, it might be plastic. I'm not sure. It's just so light. I don't know. It's certainly not one of my favourite models, but I had to get it because the novelty of it, really. Oh, look at that trim, look. It's rubbish. I'll have to try and stick that back on, I think. Oh, I don't know. It can just stay like that. Well, there you go. Don't be like me. Don't waste your money. And don't buy a P6 estate. I just don't think they look right at all. Oh, look, here's a ROVER 2000 saloon. Much rather have the saloon with the boot, Corgi toys. So you can probably see in this video that these cars look like they've got their headlights on. And the reason being is on the back of them there's a little prism sort of thing in there. So if the light shines through, or say you shine a torch through here, or just daylight, like that, it looks like the headlights are on because it projects the light from the back window to the headlights. Sorry about my camera keeping on focusing. Clever, isn't it? Anyway, this one here is a Monte Carlo special. They're quite hard to get hold of, these now, especially in a reasonable condition. They've got the little added on crystally spotlights, and like the normal ones. And then you got a Monte Carlo plaque there, 136 on the side, Colour plaque on the back, white roof. Yeah, 136 there. So yeah, these are quite hard to get hold of. So if you can get hold of one of these, happy days. Blue one here. I've got this one that's in tatty play worn condition with black tyres on it. And then I've got this almost mint condition one up here with grey tyres on it and its original box. There we go. It's called Transolite headlamps. Yeah, I've got the suspension on these, you see. So I've got two red models here that are not Monte Carlo. This one's really beaten up. Look at that. Scratched to death, poor thing. The reason I've got both of these is because this one's got a different set of wheels on it to this. And I'm a bit like that. If I see one that's got something slightly different, say a different colour set of seats or different wheels, I'll pick them up and I'll end up with several of them. The Corgi Golden Jacks models. I got one in green, which again I've never seen a real P6 in this colour, and one in white, which yes, we do see white P6s. Now these look very similar to the purple one, don't they? But they're not. The only thing that's similar is the roof. It's got this, what do they call this? There's a certain name for this roof. I can't remember now, but it's a glass roof. Panoramic thing, you know. Let me grab the purple one. So yeah, looking at that angle, you're like, yeah, it's the same model. Well, obvious difference is these have got spare wheels on the boot, which are actually the only small P6 model that has that spare wheel on the boot, which is quite nifty. And then you'll notice this has got the ridges on the bonnet, because this is actually a Series 2 bonnet. This is a Series 2 car, and this has got a Series 1 bonnet. And also it's got the plastic grille on the front rather than the metal grille that these guys have. Those have also got crystal headlights. This has got just plain silver headlights. And obviously the other noticeable difference, this has got a side strip moulded in, and these don't, because they're Series 1 cars. These have got suspension, as well as this. So very similar models, but this is a 2000 TC whiz wheel. And this says 2000 TC Corgi Toys. And if you look at the axles, they've got these little pins, and you can flick that down and the wheel will come off. And that's why they're called Golden Jacks, because you can easily take the wheels off. You can take the wheels off, and you can open the spare wheel compartment. And I'm doing this all with one hand. And you can put the spare wheel on. Finding one of these models that has got the spare wheel and the plastic spare wheel holder still intact can be quite a rare find now. I'll put that back on in a minute. This box is actually a repro box. I not long bought that off of eBay. It's just a repro box, but it's a nice addition to have it, you know, even if it is a repro. Yeah, they're nice models, those. I don't think they did those in any other colour. I think it was just the green and the white available. I might be wrong. So I've got, well, I think I've got all the Series 1 models out now. I've still got the Series 2s to get out. I thought I'd just film me taking this one out of the box. This one I not long ago purchased. It's a bit of a rarity, and I paid a bit much for it, really. More than I'd normally pay for a model. I mean, that, excuse me, that estate model that was £75, that was a lot of money, but my friend bought that for me. But this one I bought off of eBay. She says I can't even get the blooming plastic out of it. Don't want to rip the box. Just a bit of bubble wrap. So this one's called a Pro Mod gearbox model. Now it's not a model of a gearbox. I was going to say, because that would be really sad, but actually it'd be really cool to have a little model of a detailed model of a gearbox. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So this is the box it comes in. Quite a basic looking thing. Pro Mod gearbox model. So I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was such a lot of money that I'm keeping the box out. I'll put it in there. Yeah. Like that. Ah, yeah. Sorry. This is actually a Series 2 model, but I'm unboxing it now while I've got the camera on. Just give it a little clean. So this model is very heavy. It's the same scale as the Vanguard's 1/43. I don't know what it's made out of. I think it's resin or something. It's just really, really heavy. It's a nice Mexico brown. Series 2. It says underneath it's made of pewter. Okay. And so it's got the thing underneath that says it's a gearbox model. A little exhaust there, look. It's not badly detailed. Oh, sorry, my phone went off. It's not badly detailed. Little plastic windscreen wipers on there. Yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. I'm really glad that I've got it in my collection. You know, when you look at it on the side compared to the Vanguard's models, it's quite a good detail to it. Let me bring the camera down and see how well it shows the models up close. Oh, not bad. So we've got a Mexico Brown Series 2, City Grey, I believe that's just white, it's a police car, Zircon Blue, red, what red is it? I don't know, it's red, it says red on the box and it looks like it's red. I think they did a brigade red, but I think that's darker, I'm not sure. That is supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be tobacco leaf, but it doesn't really look like tobacco leaf. It looks, yeah, looks even pooier, poo brown. That's supposed to be willow green, but it does not look like Rover's willow green. It looks more like a sort of BMC willow green that they did the minis in. Again, this is red. I forget the red names. I don't know what the red names are. And then Nano Plum, because that's Mr. Jenkins' colour. And yeah, there's the other models I've already shown you. I haven't put my wheel back on yet. So yeah, I'm going to get those. I think I'll get those up on the shelf. And then and then I'll unbox the Series 2s because they're piled up down here. Thanks for watching. Bye.